Doing this is very this is serious in reference to crimes of dirty government and postal thieves and money thieves and extortionists. You know, they kidnapped me from California over 20 years ago, and even before they kidnapped me in 93, in the middle 94. They kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. You know, these people have held me hostage in Indiana for over 20 years. They've tortured me and tried to murder me on jobs. They stole money from my checking account. They were stealing money from my debit cards. These people they were extorting money through utilities. Like somebody was switching their utility bill with my utility bill or something, and their utility bill was bigger than mine. Or it's kind of like for instance, I use energy efficient lights and things like that, and things that were low energy use, and basic information. And these people was extorting, trying to make larger bills on me and expenses during a kidnapping and a hostage situation. It's been on record that it is a kidnapping and a hostage situation for over 20 fucking years. And these people that had shut off the PUEC and the PUA, that's serious endangerment in reference to my situation. These people torturing me on jobs, stealing my sperm on jobs, trying to murder me, people trying to shoot me on jobs, people trying to murder me in public businesses. These people are trying to steal my mother and father's estates. And they're violating my royal diplomatic immunity. These people are in violation of human rights. They're in violations of the no contact order, these satellite controllers, these government people. And it's on record. We need the records of which branches of government have tried to murder me. Dirty cops that are dirty CIA or FBI people posing as cops. And satellite controllers trying to copy my face and trying to steal my identity. And there are people trying to mutilate. It's 100% attempts of murder. But, when they shut off the PEUC and the PUA in reference to my situation, it is definitely attempts of murder. No doubt about it. I have not received anything from California, and it's on record. My mother had court cases against the state of Indiana in reference to back in the 80s of people in Indiana trying to murder me and people that had conspired with people in California. And we need all those names in the courtroom. But, when they shut off the PUEC and the PUA, and there was even court cases that even said I wasn't supposed to have to pay for anything in Indiana because they had kidnapped me and held me hostage and tortured me and tried to steal everything from me. And my mother even had court cases back in the 80s because my mother had court cases in reference to them kidnapping me and them trying to extort money from my mother and ransom hostage monies and these people. And there were celebrities in court with my mother against these people in Indiana and against other people. The name of those celebrities, kind of needs to be on record so people know who they were that had court cases with my mother against these people. And these people were stealing from my debit card. They were double charging me on things at the gas station sometimes. They were double charging me on things or, they were sitting there saying, or they were not saying, but they were, I'd check things on my card and be like, damn, what happened to that money? Like 20 or 30 or $50 was missing or something, every so often. Look how much money they stole from me every month during the pandemic in reference to my unemployment or the PUEC and the PUA. And check the information to see if my mother had placed $100 million at the unemployment office back in the 80s. I've not received any of that money if she did. I made a video before about that. And I don't know if anybody checked on that or not. And I don't know if unemployment has sued the government for trying to murder me during the time I was on unemployment. And these people torturing me and trying to push me around and burning on me and torturing me with satellites. And their gay fetishes of them stalking me. No, it's attempted murder. Oh, and in reference to Pornhub, I don't know if you tried to send me any money in reference to the website. I haven't received nothing yet from anywhere. And in reference to the guidelines of books of law, in reference to court proceedings, it seems like every time there was a court case, these people stole the money and squatted on the money, and then they were waiting around to see if one of these people was going to get away with trying to murder me. Attorneys can go to prison for that, just in case anybody's wondering. Those attorneys can get charged for conspiring with murderers if they were squatting on monies that I was supposed to have received. Just telling you what the laws are and what it looks like in the books. Illegal time of people holding on to monies of a client or a attorney situation is considered attempts of murder, especially in this situation. Lots of things of importance. I haven't received anything from any of the governors or mayors or anything. And the post office, if anybody sent anything in the post office, and I've not received anything, so obviously the post office and the postmaster at the post office, they can be charged with manslaughter and attempts of murder too.